Hey, how's it going? Welcome to News Act, Monday 7th March 2022. Look front the paper as always. First up, New York Times, pretty horrific photo of a family who were murdered yesterday by Russian shelling on the outskirts of Kiev. RIP to the deceased. New York Times International Edition opinion piece on the left from Boris Johnson. Yes, that Boris Johnson says Putin's act of war must simply fail. Tried to read this, couldn't stop reading it in Boris's voice, so I just gave up. Wall Street Journal, Ukraine all the way down. USA Today, Ukraine refugees. Daily News, Vlad's evil escalation. New York Post, we're fighting for our freedom. Nash Post, Canada, there's Zelensky. There's an ad for Fisher Price's new toy, my first AK-47. Grandma from Cuba, quote from Fidel down the bottom. To lead, you have to be a revolutionary, you have to be a worker, you have to be a peasant, you have to be a soldier. Sadly true. Thank you, Fidel. South Africa, picture of lads there protesting to get into football games. They haven't been allowed in since the start of the pandemic. Jerusalem Post, some Jews finding refuge in Israel. Good stuff. Tehran Times, also talking about Ukraine, obviously a bit on Russia's side. The Hindu evacuating Indian citizens in the Ukraine. The Australian, some famous cricketer who died, supposedly was on a liquid diet for the last few weeks of his life. That's usually code for being an alcoholic, but in this case, it meant he was just drinking protein shakes, had a heart attack, RIP. Globe Times, China Paralympics is on in the middle here. China's going to stabilise the global economy this year. Good, someone needs to do it. Down here, Chinese citizens being evacuated from the Ukraine. Irish Examiner, another photo from the Ukraine. Farmers to get extra payments to grow crops. Interesting turn of events considering they've been paid for years to not grow crops. Apparently this is they want to counteract the economic and financial impact of the Ukrainian war, so big move. Irish Times, couple getting married who are both in the territorial defence, best of luck to them. Down here, exit of small landlords fueling rise in family homelessness. I had to read this multiple times to understand it, but basically saying that a lot of landlords are selling up their homes instead of renting them out, and that's causing families to be homeless. No, what's causing families to be homeless is rising rents, lowering wages because of inflation, and no available properties. The government needs to start building public housing yesterday. Irish Daily Mail, Ukraine fuel prices going up, oil's hitting $140 a barrel. Irish Sun, football, Ukraine, the Herald, Ukraine, Financial Times, Ukraine all the way down. The Guardian, Ukraine refugees. The Times, Ukraine, Daily Torygraph, barbaric Putin rains down terror. Independent, Ukraine, Daily Mirror, Ukraine, Daily Express, there's Boris, cricketer died, Ukraine, Daily Mail, Ukraine, cricketer who died, iNewspaper, Ukraine, Metro, Run for Your Lives, that's Ukraine again, Daily Star, massacred, Ukraine, there's that cricketer who died. I don't really have any hot takes to give you on the current hot button topic that's absolutely everywhere. If you want hot takes, you can go on Twitter or any news channel or basically anywhere that's banging out media now. It's everywhere. One thing I noticed interesting this morning is that the New York Post, you can see they put the Ukrainian flag up in the header there, top right. Also happening, Daily Mirror, they've got the Ukraine flag, we stand by Ukraine. Daily Express, Ukraine flag up top left. You can read that two ways. You can read it as a nice show of solidarity with the people of Ukraine who are under bombardment during an illegal war of aggression. Lots of people are dying needlessly. Or you can read it as a brazen attempt to sell more papers on the back of the current hot button topic, much like how brands wrap themselves in rainbows during Pride Month. Your choice. Julian Assange is still in jail in maximum security Belmarsh prison. The Queen is still alive, as far as I know. And Prince Andrew is still the Duke of York. If you want to stay off corporate, state, social media for the day, just click the link in the description. Alright, thanks, good luck.